Sync. What are we doing? Just face detect autofocus? I don't have to worry about it?
No,
I'm good? I was underneath the shotgun though. I'm sure this is off-axis audio. So you probably sit back here then a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why I'm trying to figure this all out is because this is not my regular shot, obviously. I am in the studio of one of the hardware Canucks, Eber. You wanna sneak into the shot here? This is gonna be part of it. It's hard for me to get over here. Yay!
What's up, guys?
Remember this guy?
Yeah.
Is it gonna focus on both of us? Are we in the same plane?
We're in the same plane. So
What aperture are we shooting at right now?
1.8.
Oh, better be careful then. And of course, we've got Patrick Tomaso. He's not rocking the gimbal this time though. We're actually using the, what do we got? The Panasonic S5 IIX, all black edition. So, we're giving this the new phase detect autofocus test to see how it holds up in the studio tour. If it doesn't hold up, you can either blame Panasonic or you can blame Patrick. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But that's not why we're here, Eber. We're here to see your studio.
Yeah.
So you set up this A-roll shot. I want you to walk me through that, and let's talk a little bit about this space.
Yes, let's dive into it.
Is that what you normally say in your videos?
Yeah.
You say let's dive into it?
Let's dive into it. Let's get right into it. Let's dive in.
I brought something for you. Well, not for you. This is mine.
Oh.
But this is my new Dell XPS 15. And I'm supposed to shoot some B-roll of this.
Okay.
But I actually was interested in the XPS 15 because I watched your 2022 XPS 15 video.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna get you to shoot the B-roll of it.
Oh, okay.
And that'll give us a chance to see how you do things.
Let's do it.
But thanks again to Dell for sponsoring the Studio Tour series. A note, this space is smaller than I expected. And so I think the impressive part is that you managed to do everything that you can do in such a small space, because I think it's important. A lot of the studios that I've toured have been, some of them anyway, have been kind of grandiose, right? And you don't always need a massive space in order to make tech content, camera content, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's important because you're like the quality of your work is outstanding.
Thank you.
And you do it in 200 square feet.
Yeah.
Metric, it's probably like 4 by 5 meters. Patrick's at the door right now. And so I don't know, what do we shoot on, 20 mil?
We're right at 20.
Okay, so this is the camera.
Yes, it is. It is.
Get in here, Eber.
It is a Canon EOS R. It's my baby. It's what I use to shoot all my videos.
You're using you adapting a Sigma lens here?
Yep,
This
yep.
is the, I guess, an EF lens?
Yep, 1835. It's been rock solid for me. I mean, I can't really complain except for the crop factor. I hate that, but I work.
Oh yeah, well, you're shooting 1080p?
No, 4K.
So you're at like a
1.7.
micro four thirds over
Yep,
here, basically at this point.
That's what it is. Yeah. So.
So why are you? I'm not trying to knock it. Why are you still shooting on the R?
I don't know, man. That's a great question. I mean, cameras. I always stick to the Sigma 1835.
Well, I guess you can. Yeah, you can shoot APS-C lens because the crop factor.
Because of the crop factor. Yeah.
So you're not feeling the need to upgrade, or are there pain points that make you want to change your
I
camera?
want to get the R6 Mark II. I'm just waiting for a good sale to come. So.
Why the R6 Mark II?
Obviously, flip out screen. It shoots full frame 4K. I want to try that.
It's like I want to try this full frame 4K that everybody's talking about.
I know. I mean, you know, it's. I just want to see what it's like.
Hardware Connects has got like what, 1.2 million subscribers. One day we'll shoot full frame 4K over here.
One day we will shoot for full frame 4K.
So you're actually doing sort of a. I noticed when I was in your shot that it's a bit of a distance there, and you're just sort of like monitoring yourself on a tiny little TFT or whatever. Right?
Yeah. The thing is, this is my A-roll and B-roll camera. So the thing is, I like shooting stuff without a lot of. I don't like rig setups because like it's just difficult to manipulate. So for me, this is just quick and easy. I can just grab the tripod the camera off the tripod and just like quickly shoot B-roll, and it's just more adaptable.
But aren't you worried that if you're this far away, you're gonna have like a booger coming out of your nose or something?
That's why I use the iPhone before I shoot my A-roll. I just like
little mirror.
That's the only time I take a selfie. I'm like, okay, let's just make sure that if I have my hair's okay and if I've got anything going on. So
we gotta get you a little. You don't have to bring out your camera. We can just run a little HDMI cable. And give maybe a little monitor that you can just like, sit right here.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? This is also my A-roll table, but also my B-roll table. So
everything seems to need to be able to move around.
Exactly.
Audio?
Sennheiser MKE 600. It's been rock solid. I mean, I've had this for almost 7 years, and it's going straight. Just running an XLR cable to the Zoom H5.
How do you find? Well. Small space means you don't have to worry about cavernous, wet audio.
I thought that this was going to do something, so like I wanted to like black out this portion, so I ended up buying some.
This is the jankiest part of your studio. This looks like what somebody would do if they were like a criminal and they were like just like peering through or whatever, you know. Like,
what are you doing?
So what do you got here?
Godox VL150.
I like the VL150.
It's a great light.
Bang for buck, it's pretty good light.
Absolutely.
Is this the Mark 1?
I think so.
Apparently they made a Mark II. I never got a chance to use it. I don't know if it's better or what.
It's been rock solid for me. I mean, I love. The only thing I don't like about it is compared to my aperture light, it has a little bit of a purplish tint to the output. I'm not sure if that's. I don't know if that means anything.
Purple.
I know you like purple.
Green,
but
It's got a Gerald tint.
it's got the Gerald tint.
That's why I gave it.
Yeah.
Do you mean like you come off a little bit more magenta?
Exactly. Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah. So
His light's normally measured in like warm and cool and green magenta.
Yeah.
But Eber's lights go purple on him. So. And then you're using, what do we got here? Light dome.
aperture light dome. That actually.
That's
came
Mark
with-
1?
Yeah. So my first.
Have you ever heard of upgrading any of your gear,
No,
Eber?
I don't. I don't usually upgrade.
This one you gotta like
I
undo
know.
all the rods
I
manually. Or
I
whatever.
do. Yeah. I didn't know that there was a Mark II or Mark III. I don't know what it's up right now, but.
Do you not watch the channel, Eber?
I
thought we had a
do.
mutual thing going on
Of
here.
course I do. Yeah.
All right, what do we got? We got the 120D.
Mark 1.
The Mark 1, of course. So does this one hit you in the shot, or is it just to...
It's just to like highlight the desk.
Okay.
And I think it also creates a little bit of a shadow on the monitor. I don't know if you can spot that. I like the way how that looks.
Yeah, you get that harsh...
Exactly. Power tube creates a little fill light for me.
Let's give a check on that. You can flick it off. Patrick, you got me?
I got you.
Okay. You want to kill that light, Eber? Let's see what we're doing here. Tube light, eh? Okay. And back on. What do you think?
Nice little catch light. I like
Yeah.
it.
All right. It works.
So another thing that I use the power tube is actually, so I don't know if you noticed, there's a little hidden storage compartment here. You can't obviously see anything here, but literally I just...
Oh, we lied about the square footage.
I did.
We got a couple extra square feet back. What's your thought process when it comes to figuring out how to light things? Do you shoot a shot and like review it, or like where are you figuring out how to fill in the gaps and stuff?
It's constantly evolving. Like sometimes if I don't like the light there, I'll just remove it, put it somewhere else, and whatnot.
But what's the mental part of that? Like, where did you draw inspiration from a certain thing? Is it just, do you honestly just go off of like your gut feeling, like when you look at it or
It's
something?
mostly gut feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, kids at home. You can't do it because you need to have that instinct.
There's nothing I can even impart to you. That's the sad thing.
So let's move this here. So
We're all gonna do some squatting, guys. Squat team over here.
I just put a little background down there, so it just adds a little bit of.
Do you hear that? Are you picking that up in the?
Yeah.
You got yourself an airplane problem, Eber.
I know.
I'm not gonna blow up your spot, but we're close to the airport.
Yeah, we're close to the airport.
What's that like?
It's hard, man. Because if I'm shooting A-roll and if a flight goes by, I have to like literally pause for 5 to 10 seconds and then continue on with my A-roll. So it's tough. You know, you got, and sometimes you got to predict too. Like you can hear, like as I'm doing my A-roll, which is mostly like I actually have a teleprompter, which is right here. That's what I use.
Yeah, you're trying to line up the sound with the good, like where the good take will end.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But luckily with the teleprompter, it helps because then I can go back to my previous whatever I started and then just redo the whole thing again.
Absolutely.
But yeah, sometimes if you feel like you got the expression right, sometimes I go off the teleprompter and I just like express myself on camera. And if
You're like, that was good.
That was
and then
good.
in the
And then
airplane.
it's like, oh,
I'm never
man.
going to be able to recreate that moment.
It's hard. So Sony, and what are these batteries? These are.
Let's see who makes these though. This thing, are they Sony?
No, they're not.
They are Power Extra.
Extra, yeah.
Is that some cologne there?
Yeah, cologne there. I don't know why it's there. I think I don't know why that's there.
For a brand deal he did one time.
What is this? It's Beckham. I don't know if that's even a legitimate brand, but.
What's in the Pelican case?
This is a pretty cool gadget.
I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be a cool gadget.
It is a cool.
Nobody starts with that sentence and it's actually a cool gadget.
Is this thermal?
Yeah, it's a thermal camera.
Okay.
So literally,
It's a cool gadget. I was wrong.
so when I'm doing surface temperature tests on laptops and or just anything in general, this is what I use to basically shoot them. So I literally I can go point at Patrick and I can read out his temperature.
Let me see.
Gerald.
People at home want to see the back of it.
It is calibrated.
Woo, he's a hot guy. It makes you look like you're wearing shadies because it does your glasses. You know what you look like? You look like Super Saf.
Comparing both of these side by side, Super Saf style.
Is this a TI-83 graphing calculator?
It is a graphing calculator.
Oh, it's great. It's a later version. It's a TI-84.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Texas Instruments finest.
It is. I just, again, use these as props to sort of dress up the top-down shots. I have another cologne bottle as well, just in case. Extra keycaps and all that stuff.
I've lost interest. Eber.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
After the graphing calculator kind of went downhill, I think.
Yeah. I love cars, so I'm trying to collect. I want to collect like a few Porsches as well, like 911s, and put them up.
In real life?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I wish, but just
Guy
like
can't afford an
die-cast.
R6 Mark II, but he wants to get a couple Porsches. Am I right?
No, I just want to get like some die casts and put them up. But
Do you consider yourself a car aficionado?
I mean,
It shows Instagram right now while he's thinking about it.
I
It's
guess
gonna be scrolling.
I guess so. You know, like I love cars.
What's the dream car for you, Eber?
It's definitely a 911 GT3.
Current or old or a certain year?
I mean, the 2016, 2022, anything with the GT on it. And give me a 6-speed manual, and I'm good.
I don't know much of what he's saying, but audience, did he choose well? Okay, I want to see how you work Eber.
Okay. All right.
So this is my new XPS, by the way. Are we getting first impressions from Eber right here?
It's a beautiful laptop. Is I bring the table to the center, and then I'm gonna move this light. I just set this to an overhead position, and I just light up the laptop.
Where's your sandbags, Eber?
I don't have sandbags.
I like these. These are the Amazon ones, the Neewer or whatever, the
Exactly.
rolling stands. These are great.
Yeah.
These are what I use for my rolling sound blankets.
I love, honestly, ever since I switched to these, I mean, it's been a huge relief on my back too, so I don't have to, like, just, if you have gear, put them on wheels, it's gonna save you a lot of time and stress.
You look at the camera like that was like the sound where it's like, and the final word from Eber is, put them on wheels. All right, guys, get the hell out of here.
I don't know if you've met my plant, Henry. Say hello to Henry, by the way. I like to showcase him. And then that's your establishing shot right there. And then I'll change the lighting to like blue or something like that. Play around with the colors, maybe put like a animated wallpaper on the screen.
Do you think, Eber, that I should leave it run? Like, do you leave it running for your shots, or do you
Most
shut
of
it
the
down?
time, yes, I do. Yeah, I leave it running. But if you want to save on battery, then
Well, let me tell you something about the battery, Eber. What a great setup that was. One thing I've been enjoying about the XPS 15. This is the sponsored section of the video, by the way, if you didn't catch on to that. But yeah, the battery life has actually been great. That's a great little segue. The display is excellent. This is a 16:10 display, and it's touchscreen, which, as a Resolve user, Eber, it seems weird to use a touchscreen while video editing, but it's actually been really beneficial. And you can even do color correction and curves and stuff like that with the touchscreen, which is actually pretty wild. When you have like a big curve, you're just like, make a little S curve with your finger. We got 100% coverage of sRGB, 95% of Adobe RGB, and 99.3 DCI P3 with, out of the box, Delta E average of 2.69. I'll get into more of like the nitty-gritty details and the tests and stuff like that, benchmarks and that kind of thing of the editing performance in a future video. But I did edit the last full project and also the unboxing reel that I made on this, that I made about this on this, and it was a completely pleasant and great experience. So far, it was a great recommendation, Eber, to get the XPS 15. And thanks again to Dell for sponsoring this video.
look at all the fingerprints that you've accumulated.
What you spraying there, Eber?
It's just a little cleaning solution, man. It's a glass cleaner. It gets the job done. So that way, at least. All the nasty finger oil.
What'd you just call it?
I just
Nasty finger oil.
Yeah, it's, you know. You want me to showcase
I could bottle that up and sell it on OnlyFans or something, right?
Oily fans.
These are all my colored sheets. As you can see, I have a bunch of, these are all like dollar store,
Nice.
dollar color sheets.
You ever gonna get the Mark II with those?
I don't think they have Mark IIs. It's just, you know, it's, if they rip, they get replaced.
Even if they do bring a Mark II, Eber will refuse to upgrade.
I would refuse to upgrade, yeah. So I set the color, and then I'm just looking around for props to dress up the shot, right? So
Some cologne.
some cologne would work, yeah.
Yeah, bust the
But
cologne out.
recently, I've been trying to do like I luckily I have some blue accents, so like I have like blue keycaps and whatnot. So I just like bring that over here, add a little bit of that, and then this was I picked this up from LA. It's just blue playing cards. So I just like kind of stack them like right here, so it's like somewhat.
I like how you set them up in a nice fan and then you put them on the table.
I know.
Just like-
It's just
This is Eber putting his cards down. He's like, I got these in LA. I really like them. See them. What I like to do with these, fan them out nice and slow, and then I'll just put them on the table.
You just ruined the shot, man. Yeah. The way how I usually do it is I have them closed,
Yep.
and then I hit record, and then I just open it, and then I just do like a really cool. I don't know. Usually I just log in.
It's like the scene from Ghost.
Whoa,
my love.
So I just like bring that down there.
It's just starting to look like they're just like how camera YouTube has like a vibe.
Totally.
There's a vibe to tech YouTube. You know?
And that's a wrap. That's how we do it.
All right. Can I have the SD card, please?
Oh, sure. But you have to give it back to me, you know that, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, I got what I need. Thanks, Eber.
Okay. Back to this originally belonged to that one over there.
Are you I thought I was the host. Are you segueing me? Say, okay, guys, back to the lighting at hand here. When I first started my channel, I took heavy inspiration from Hardware Canucks it was more computer stuff, but like the way you guys would shoot cases or keyboards or mice and whatever. And there's a lot of like, I probably just mentioned all Dimitri's topics, didn't I?
It's mostly Dimitri. But I used to do keyboard reviews too.
I know.
So,
well,
yeah.
And also your laptop stuff and everything else. I took a lot of inspiration. These guys, I like the way I liked the way that you use certain colors and stuff. I would say that eventually my thumbnail style that I do now probably evolved from some sort of copying Hardware Canucks early on. So that's one of the main reasons why.
You should ask for royalties.
That's right.
I should, yeah. I should be doing that a lot.
So yeah, this is a big moment for me too, because I found out later on these guys are camera nerds and they were watching my channel years later. But starting out, when I was a nothing little baby YouTuber or whatever, I was watching Hardware Canucks.
That means
it's
a
a
lot,
good
man.
channel.
All the gear here is fairly old, but it still is functional. So
just like you. We got another like excellent content creator, Patrick. He's working the ones and twos for no reason other than he just likes hanging out. Exactly. This guy's making million videos on Avatar or something over here. You know?
It's not all bad. I don't think it's all bad. Maybe it is all bad.
Guy makes his video essays. There's like, what really was Stanley Kubrick talking about? You know? It's like a sine wave or whatever that. Probably look that up though. I'll make sure I'm not just giving bro facts or whatever. Nah, man, magenta ain't real. That's big radiation trying to lie to you or whatever. That's what I'm saying. What is it?
yeah, it's tea or
What
something.
are you doing?
It's just tea, and you just like trim it or something. I don't know. I mean,
No, that's not what you do. Well, that's a liability, sir. Speaking of which, have you shot the B-roll for that laptop yet, or what?
No, I haven't.
What are you doing
I
here?
haven't.
Have you noticed it only takes one person to say Porsche, and then everyone's like, "Oh yeah, we're on that wavelength."
There's gonna be somebody in the audience that's like, "Oh, these snobs saying Porsche." Did you ever see that video on the internet?
It's a cash grab. It's a cash grab.
It's not that loggy, eh? Like the Canon log stuff
That was the
over
most Canadian camera sentence of all time.
It's not that loggy. People are like, "Oh, I like the skin tones. Just grab a hue slider and move them. Who cares?"
Nice, both of you looking at me now? Joe looking at neighbor? Both of you looking at each other?
I like the